She lost her arm in a shark attack at age 13, but defeated the world's best surfers.
On May 22, 2016, at the Fiji Women's Pro, one of the world's toughest surfing competitions, a line of the world's best surfers assembled on the waves. But listed among those competing was Bethany Hamilton. Her presence alone in the lineup was remarkable because she had qualified while competing with just one arm and was now about to compete against the best in the world, including the 6-time world champion and the reigning world number 1. You see, even after surviving a traumatic shark attack at just the age of 13, Bethany refused to accept any handicap entry slots or seek sympathy at any level because she didn't want to be a charity case or a special surfer. She wanted to compete against the world's best, strictly on her own merit, paddle for paddle and wave for wave. This is a short story of how Bethany Hamilton became a world champion with just one arm. On Halloween morning in 2003, 13-year-old Bethany was lying on her surfboard off the coast of Hawaii.
Her left arm was dangling in the cool water when a 14-foot tiger shark suddenly rose from the depths and snapped her arms.
There was no splashing and no screaming. The shark took her arm almost to the shoulder. Her best friend's father, who was surfing with her at the time, used a surfboard leash as a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. As she was rushed to the hospital. Before getting to the hospital, she had lost 60% of her blood, but she survived. And just 26 days later, Bethany was back in the water. Bethany Hamilton's story is a masterclass in human resilience, because most people would never want to step foot in the ocean again after a shark attack. However, for Bethany, the water wasn't the enemy. It was the only place she felt like herself. Because even while still in critical condition, her first question to the doctors wasn't, "Will I live?" It was, "When can I surf again?" Before we proceed, we need you to please like and subscribe so we can bring you better videos. Bethany jumped back into the ocean after only 26 days. However, the ocean didn't care about her courage. It was still a physical battlefield. Because with only one arm, Bethany couldn't keep the board balanced. She kept struggling, wave after wave, until her father rigged her surfboard with a special handle in the center so she could grip it with her right hand while diving. She turned pro in 2005, less than 2 years after the attack, and she won a national title. But her most daring act came in 2016. She entered the World Surf League Fiji Women's Pro as a wildcard entry, but no one could have predicted what happened next. Because not only was she competing with one arm, she was competing just under a year after giving birth to her son Tobias. So she was written off by many as a long-shot ambassador entry. But what followed was one of the most stunning, giant-killing runs in professional surfing history. Even though she had won a national title, competing with just one arm as far back as 2005. The Fiji Women's Pro was different because she would be competing against the best surfers from every country and against terrifyingly big waves of cloud break with only one arm. And also, this time around, she wouldn't have a home crowd cheering for her or fans who were sympathetic to her story. If she was going to win, then she would have to do it on her own. No sympathy, no crowd, just her and the waves. In just round 2 of the competition, she was pitted directly against Australia's Tyler Wright, the world number 1. But Hamilton delivered her first massive shockwave by defeating her and ended the competition with a 3rd-place finish.